lounging, son.
Welcome back to the Comic Lounge. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking about Octobriana 1976. Now, this was Jim Rugg's Kickstarter he did a few months back, and it's the world's first Blacklight comic book. And there's no other comic book out there like this. I mean, I don't even think my video will be able to do it justice. If I had a Blacklight, I'd definitely do this as a Blacklight video. I tried doing it with a light that's kind of similar, but it doesn't record well. So, I'd put off doing a video about this, but I just want to show this because I think it's one of the most unique projects ever in comic books, and it's one of my favorites. It's definitely on my picks for 2020 of my favorite books. Quick backstory. I discovered Jim Rugg's work, same with Ed Piskor, through the Kayfabe, Cartoonist Kayfabe channel. While I had been aware of the work, I wouldn't say that I really kind of took a hard look at it until I started checking out the YouTube videos, and then prior to that, or right around the same time I discovered the YouTube channel, I helped edit the Wizard zine that Eli Schwab helped put together with the Kayfabe Ringside group on Facebook. All fans of the Cartoonist Kayfabe and, Outlaw Comics and indie stuff, 90s Image. They went through, and on the Kayfabe channel, they go through Wizard Magazine. So, just a really cool channel showcasing love for comics. I learned about stuff, even old stuff, that I had kind of heard of, but never really paid too close attention to. I've discovered a lot of stuff through the channel, and if Jim Rugg says he's putting out a Kickstarter, I didn't hesitate. I don't even need to know what it's about. I was ready to back it, and what I received, I could not have been more happy with. So I'm just gonna flip through the pages, let you guys kind of check it out. This is still available at your local comic store. I'll also drop the links to, I believe, Ad House. You can buy directly from them as well. Wow, let's check this out. So anybody that knows anything about Blacklight posters and stuff, very colorful, neon colors, bright, pop off the page. This comic book is no different, right? Jim Rugg talks about how, to achieve this saturation of color, he had to double print it, which is why, a lot of people are like, oh man, it's $10. But listen, man, this costs a lot to produce. And, he took a public domain character, Octobriana, who's a revolutionary character from Russia, which, I'm not going to get into all the details because there's a lot of information about this character. But if you do want to learn more, he also has his process zine, which is where he shows the, the making of the book, the research that went into the book, and it's over 300 pages. It's insane. Anybody that backed the Kickstarter got it, but it is available, a digital zine available on sale on Jim Rugg's website, which I will also drop the links below. They talk about Outlaw Comics on the Kayfabe channel, and if this isn't a fucking Outlaw comic, I don't know what is. I mean, you have a Stalin robot crushing fucking heads, just fucking throat slitting, guns blazing, man. This is just, it's just such a fucking fun comic, and every single color on this book just absolutely pops off the page. Flying a fucking dinosaur. Jim Rugg just really fucking knocked it out of the park with this book. It's one of my favorite panels. And while he didn't create the character, I would say that, I have been aware of some of the stuff that he did research with. He showed it on the Kayfabe channel, some of the books that inspired it. And this is a worthy addition to all Octobriana comic books around the world. Fucking non-stop action. Kind of I know it's 1976, but it's kind of almost like an 80s action movie mixed with, 60s psychedelic. Just look at the fucking lettering on this. These colors, I don't even know how to describe it other than I have never seen a more solid color on a page that is so vibrant in my life, man. And there's, computer coloring does a lot, but even the paper texture, that the paper stock that he used is really nice. A little thicker, not quite like the glossy that we're used to from maybe a Marvel or a DC. DC kind of uses a little bit I would say it's kind of like a cross between newsprint and glossy. But this, I love the paper stock. I love the callback with like the the zipatone style, like the old school comics. And he also did a black and white version, and he did a 70s retro version. I stupidly did not get those. Definitely gonna try to scoop those up if I can still find them. Funds were a little tight, obviously with pandemic. So, but I did want to make sure that I was one of the first backers to get this, and of course, I had to get a sketch. So that's so while funds were short, I was like, okay, do I get the others versions of the book, or do I pick up one of these drawings that he did? That he was, they were limited and done on a comic book backing board. But I mean, come on, man. Of course, I want a Jim Rugg original art. How often am I gonna get that opportunity? There's no cons. There's no way for me to see him at a convention. So I had to get this as well, and flip through a little bit more, see a little bit more of the action going on. Just fucking really a beautiful package. This fucking thing had me wondering if I put on a pair of 3D glasses, what the fuck would I see jump off this page as well? Because this kind of like has those same vibes. It's like a 3D comic. Nuclear radiation recharged me. I'm at max power. The Stalin robot again. Octobriana's power comes from Mother Russia, as she says. And then we get the fucking epic fight. Double page spread. Fucking dope, dude. And what else is she gonna do? As a mutated bear is fucking jumping out, she fucking slices off his head. Can't stop communism or robot Stalin. The bear fucking eats his head. Revolution forever, bitch. I mean, fucking Jim Rugg really created one of my favorite single issues of the year. There's not a lot of single issues that I could point to. I will be making a list where I go through my top picks for top books or graphic novels of the year, single issues. This might fall more in line with, I would say, like the graphic novels or original graphic novels, stuff like that, since it is, it's not from a series. But even the design work that he does on the back, I think that Jim Rugg he is an expert in design too. He really makes sure he's giving you a full package for your money. Kind of talks a little bit about Octobriana, the little outlaw comics approved by Cartoonist Kayfabe logo. I'm loving that. Would love to see him and Ed kind of create their own little label to self-publish their stuff. But yeah, dude, this is Octobriana 1976, and this is I guess you would say the A version. This is the Blacklight version. Then you got the retro version, as I said, and you got the black and white, 80s style kind of version. And again, if you can, pick this up at your local comic shop. I know Ad House has it on there, jimrugg.com. I will throw all those links down below. Pick this shit up. And if you're not already, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Comic Lounge. Throw your comments or suggestions down below. Or you can email us, thecomicloungepod@gmail.com. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time we put up a new episode. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video goes up. And on that note, I'm out.